Okay, so as you see in the screen, this is a multiple option type, a question, and the question asked was, what are the causes of neutropenia? And the options are as such: Epstein-Barr virus infection, Costman syndrome, Chidiac-Higashi syndrome, vitamin B12 deficiency, and cyclic neutropenia. So our topic of discussion will be neutropenia. So after slight discussion, we will go to the question, right? And we will try to derive the answer, right? So first I will like to say something about cyclic neutropenia, as you saw it in your options. So cyclic neutropenia is characterized by cycling of the neutrophil count, right? Cycling of neutrophil count. Then one of your option was Costman syndrome. So it is a disorder involving low production of neutrophils. So there is decreased production of neutrophils, right? So now we will go through a table which says causes of neutropenia. So we can divide this cause in three types. One is decreased production of neutrophils, then peripheral distribution, and peripheral pooling of neutrophils, right? Peripheral pooling. So all this comes under causes of neutropenia, and now we will see this cause one by one. So if I say decreased production, so first cause comes drug induced. Which are the drugs responsible for decreased production of neutrophils? Very important is your alkylating agents. Alkylating agents like nitrogen mustard, busulfan, chlorambucil, cyclophosphamide. Now this cyclophosphamide is important and has been asked, right? Cyclophosphamide. One second. Cyclophosphamide. Important, right? Others are nitrogen mustard, busulfan, chlorambucil, right? Okay. Next is your anti-metabolites. Anti-metabolites, which includes methotrexate, 6-mercaptopurine, methotrexate, 6-mercaptopurine, and 5-flucytosine. I wrote in short forms: methotrexate, 6-mercaptopurine, 5-flucytosine. Right. So these are drug induced, right? Then others includes your non-cytotoxic agents like your antibiotics, chloramphenicol, penicillins, sulfonamides, phenothiazine, like these drugs. And then there are anticonvulsants like carbamazepine, then antipsychotics like clozapine, and certain other diuretics, antithyroid drugs like this. Okay. So next important factor in this section is your hematological diseases, right? Like your Chidiac-Higashi syndrome that you saw in your options, aplastic anemia, infantile genetic disorders, disorders, right? Then others include your tumor invasion, myelofibrosis. Yes, and important is your this one, nutritional deficiency disorders like vitamin B12 deficiency, folate deficiency, right? And infections like tuberculosis, typhoid fever, brucellosis, malaria, AIDS, infectious mononucleosis. Now here important factor, infectious mononucleosis that you saw in your option, right? Infections like infectious mononucleosis, and this is caused by your Epstein-Barr virus. So this also you saw in your option. Okay. Next is your peripheral destruction, where the neutrophils are destroyed. So there may be, this may be due to autoimmune disorders like Feltis syndrome or rheumatoid arthritis, or there may be lupus erythematosus. This is very important, autoimmune disorders that may cause peripheral destruction of neutrophils: Feltis syndrome, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus erythematosus. And again, some drugs may cause this. What are the drugs? Aminopyrin, phenylbutazone, and some phenothiazines, right? Remember, aminopyrin, phenylbutazone, and some phenothiazines. And then some conditions like this one, Wegener's, also known as granulomatosis polyangiitis, yes, GPA. So Wegener's also may cause this peripheral destruction. Wegener's is also known as GPA, granulomatosis polyangiitis, right? This is angiitis, some disorder of the blood vessel, right? Actually, it forms under vasculitis, and we will see in details when we discuss small vessel, medium vessel, and large vessel vasculitis, right? Now, peripheral pulling of neutrophils. So this is seen in three conditions only. One is your bacterial infection, hemodialysis, and cardiopulmonary bypass. So these conditions you will see peripheral pulling, right? So these in short your causes of neutropenia. So I will like to discuss once again, or we will revise through the points, right? See, so in one section we saw where there is decreased production of neutrophils, which may be due to drug induced alkylating agents like nitrogen mustard, busulfan, chlorambucil, cyclophosphamide, anti-metabolites like methotrexate, 6 markup to purine, 5-flucytosine, non-cytotoxic agents like antibiotics, chloramphenicol, penicillins, sulfonamides, phenothiazines, anticonvulsants, and antipsychotics, right? So these are responsible for decreased production. Also conditions like hematological diseases, idiopathic cyclic neutropenia, cardiac Higashi syndrome, aplastic anemia, infantile genetic disorders, tumor invasion, myelofibrosis. Then conditions like vitamin B12 deficiency, folate deficiency, infections, infectious mononucleosis, Epstein-Barr virus, right? So all this causes decreased production. Now we'll go to peripheral destruction, where we saw autoimmune disorders, Feltis syndrome, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus erythematosus, some drugs, aminopyrin, phenylbutazone, phenothiazines, and the condition Wegener's or GPA, granulomatosis with polyangiitis. And then we saw another cause as peripheral pulling of neutrophils, where three factors are important: bacterial infection, hemodialysis, and cardiopulmonary bypass. So all these are causes of neutropenia or decreased neutrophil count. So this has been given in your Harrison as well, right? So if we come back to the option, we will see that we have discussed that one cause is Epstein-Barr virus infection. Yes, Koshman syndrome also is there, correct? because in Costman syndrome there is low production of neutrophils that we already discussed, right? Then vitamin B12 deficiency, also we saw. Celiac-Higashi syndrome as hematologic disorder that cause decreased production, also we saw this option. And cyclic neutropenia, where there is cycling of the neutrophil count, so this is also an option. So all these are correct, right? So all these are causes of neutropenia. The main idea was to show you the table or the chart to discuss with you different factors that causes neutropenia, right? So I think this topic will be clear for you, right?